Hello, hi, good evening, everyone. Good evening, friends. I'm so sorry a little late into the session, but hi, very warm evening to all of you. My name is Web of Prakash, and in this session, in this video, we are going to discuss something new that LegalEdge by Top Rankers has brought for all of you. And so the purpose of the session and what we are doing is something जो मैं आप लोग को बताना चाहूँगा. Welcome to all of you to this session. Hello, hi, good evening, and so one quick thing that I wanted to discuss with all of you is firstly to understand who can pursue law. All right. So there's this, there will always be this question in the minds of students who might still be figuring out whether should I pursue law or not and who should pursue law. So this video is something which you can share with all those friends and family and people you know that who are struggling with this entire thought as to whether they should be, pursuing law or not. So to answer this question, who can pursue law? The very simple answer is actually anyone. Okay. Uh, so anyone actually can pursue law as a career option. And I'm so sorry, there's some problem here. Yeah, so again, some problem with the whiteboard that I'm facing. I'll get it rectified. But in the meantime, so the question that actually comes to the mind is who can pursue law? And the answer to that question is absolutely anyone. Right. Now, there are two ways as to how you can pursue. Why is it not moving forward? So, guys, just give me a second. Just give me a second, please. All right, I think, yeah, at least it has started working now. Right. So, one of the questions that I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry with all this thing that is happening here. But yes, coming back to the question, who can pursue law? The very simplistic answer is anyone, right? And there are two ways as to how you can pursue law. One, soon after your 12th board examinations, like once you have completed your 12th, you can go on to pursue an integrated program of law for 5 years. Second, if you're not very sure at the end of your 12th grade, what you can also do is move on to do a graduation, and post that graduation, you can pursue law for 3 years. All right. Now, what we'll be discussing in today's session is something around the 3 year law program that we have. And for that, we have a dedicated special channel also that has been created, which is LegalEdge 3 years LLB channel. Right. So, so in this session, and who is it relevant for? Who is this relevant for? All right. So we'll quickly, like I said, in two ways as to how you can pursue law. One is after 12th, right? Second is once you have done your graduation, right? Once you have done your graduation, you can pursue law again. So 12th के बाद आता है 5 years का integrated program of law, जहां पे आप करते हो अपना graduation and law की डिग्री साथ में and complete this in 5 years. Then another way as to how you can do is you go on to pursue your graduation first and thereafter आप 3 years के लिए सिर्फ और सिर्फ law जो है वो पढ़ते हो. So what are we going to do in this session? We'll discuss some really cool and interesting options for this category of students as well, right? What are the options where you can pursue 3 years law from in India, and what are some good colleges? How many seats do we generally have? So if you look at 3 years entrance examination, you have some really amazing colleges also which give you this option of pursuing law for 3 years, right? Slowly and gradually, what is also happening is कि धीरे-धीरे national law universities are also expanding, and वो अपने 5 years program के साथ में ही alongside your 5 years integrated, वो धीरे-धीरे different NLUs जो है वो start कर रहे हैं. जैसे NLSAT examination is conducted by National Law School of India University, Bangalore. So NLSIU Bangalore, which is the premium and the topmost law college of the country, has started a 3-year law program also, right? So you can get to NLS Bangalore after you have done your graduation also. You can go to Symbiosis, which offers you 3 years. Through CUET, you can go to multiple central universities and universities of utmost importance, national importance. Then Maharashtra Law CET is another option that you can go ahead with and pursue your 3 years law from really good colleges. So what we're also going to discuss now, so what I'll quickly run through is what are the colleges, what are the exams, what are the eligibility criteria as to how do you go ahead with these colleges, what are the entrance examination syllabus, the pattern, the eligibility, everything is what I'm going to discuss. And at the very end, I will also give you a special college which does not actually, or rather there is a special college also towards the end that I will discuss. All right. So one is National Law School Admission Test, NLSAT, which is conducted by National Law School of India University, Bengaluru, and it has the examination pattern. Let's discuss the exam pattern first. So there are 2 sections. Part A, which consists of multiple choice questions, and part B is subjective, where you'll have to write. Total marks is 150. Part A, 75 marks, which is 50%. It asks you questions from reading comprehension, current affairs, and critical reasoning. There is a negative marking of 0.25 for every wrong as well as every unanswered question. That is also relevant to be noted here, right? So even if you skip a particular question, okay, so even if you leave a question, you will be awarded the negative marks. All right. Only those who score above 0 marks will be evaluated for part B, and ratio for part B evaluation, top 5 candidates per seat. ठीक है, तो हर सीट के लिए 5 कैंडिडेट्स को टेस्ट किया, मतलब जज किया जाएगा. 75 marks subjective, where they will ask you legal aptitude and legal reasoning, where you don't really require any legal knowledge per se, but it will be problem based. 200 to 250 words where you'll have to write an answer, and over which you'll be evaluated upon. 500 word essay, logically argumentative essays, to see how clear are you with understanding the problem statement, by understanding the issues, and what kind of answers and solutions can you provide. So they will have legal aptitude as well as will test your analytical reasoning in the comprehension section. So a difficult paper, yes, because it has both the elements of multiple choice questions as well as subjective questions, but a very, very interesting examination if you want to get to the topmost and the best law school in the country, which is National Law School of India, Bengaluru, right? अगर सिलेबस की बात करें इंग्लिश में ग्रामर वोकैबुलरी रीडिंग कॉम्प्रिहेंशन नथिंग वेरी वेरी डिफिकल्ट नथिंग दैट यू हैव नॉट रेड current affairs last 6 to 12 months of national and international issues legal gk amendments commissions awards etc constitution and legal history as part of your static gk then they'll ask you questions from critical reasoning like numerical reasoning legal maxims puzzles some landmark case laws analytical questions to test who all can or who all are eligible to take this test. One, you should have a bachelor's degree in any discipline. See, the word is any discipline. आप किसी भी stream से आ सकते हो. You can come from commerce, you can come from science, you can come from arts, you can from any field, and you can take law as a career option. There is no upper age limit also. So if you are someone who is a 23-year-old, 22-year-old, has completed the graduation, or you are someone who is 30, 35 years old and now wish to pursue law alongside, or you want to change your career and get into the field of law, you do not have any upper limit, age limit, and you can still pursue it. There are also no limits on the number of attempts or the number of times that you need or you want to give this exam for. And with respect to eligibility, minimum 45% marks in your graduation for general OBC, PWD, NRI, etc. 40% marks for SC and ST candidates is what is required in your graduation level. The final rank list is based on your performance in both the parts, part A and B. Above 75 percentile is what your general EWS category cutoffs actually go, and above 40 percentile it goes for SCs and STs. Tiebreaker hota hai definitely, and the tiebreaker is part B score. Okay? And yes, the top college is National Law School of India, University, Bengaluru. Okay? So, like I said, it's a launch. It's something that we have started off with, and we have a batch for you, NLSAT 2026 batch. It's an interactive class. You can prepare not just for NLSAT, you can also prepare for Maharashtra Law CET, CUET, NLE Odisha, AIET, SLAT. These are examinations that I'm next going to discuss. You get books, doubt clearings, mock tests, premium mentorship, everything in this particular batch if you're looking for preparing for 3 years LLB. Now, let's move on to Maharashtra Law CET, though a state level examination. But why is it important? Because it has now gained that prominence of having, as a national repute examination, because it has some really amazing good colleges that you can get into. Also because it gives you a good exposure of places like Mumbai and Pune, which are significantly or contribute significantly very well to the legal fraternity in terms of the law firms that these places have. Now, coming to the part of examination pattern, you'll have legal aptitude and reasoning. This is absolutely MCQ based paper. Legal aptitude and reasoning 24, general knowledge current affairs 32, logical and analytical reasoning 24, English has the highest weightage of 40, and the total marks is 120. 1 marks is awarded per question. You'll have MCQ format, 120 minutes is given to you, and there are absolutely no negative marks in Maharashtra Law CET. Now, if you look at the syllabus, it's very, very simple. Across all the examinations, you'll notice one thing, that the kind of syllabus for all the aptitude examinations that these colleges have kept for themselves are kind of overlapping and similar, right? So legal aptitude and reasoning, you'll be asked principal fact-based legal questions where you have to solve. It will require a lot of logical reasoning skills, topics on contracts, criminal law, constitution, legal maxims, landmark judgments. आपने देखा था कि ये सारे चीज जो है वो NLSAT एग्जाम में भी पूछा जा रहा था, ठीक है? तो अगेन, it's an overlap. General knowledge and current affairs, Indian history, geography, civics is part of static GK, which was again asked previously in NLSAT examination also. Current affairs last 1 year was again asked there also. So if you're preparing for one examination very, very properly, very diligently, you'll be able to crack and you'll be able to attempt all the entrance examinations relating to 3 years law as well. Logical and analytical reasoning, again, rule-based deduction, structure analysis, analogies, conclusions, pattern identifications, logical sequences are the kind of questions that they'll be asking. English will be vocab, grammar, reading comprehension, one-word substitutions, idioms and phrases. Again, complete overlap of what was asked in the other in NLSAT also. Your eligibility, you should be an Indian citizen, graduate from any recognized university or equivalent. So again, here, your graduation is something which is mandatory. Minimum marks required 45%, 40%, and for again, OBC Maharashtra candidates, you'll be requiring 42%. So kind of again on similar lines, your eligibility is something which is on a very lower side. Not saying that in graduation you should score so less, but that's just the entry barrier that you have to cross. And you should be 10 plus 2 plus 3, which is after 12th you have done your 3 years of graduation. Even PG is also accepted. So 10 plus 2 plus 3 plus 2 or 3. If you have done your post graduation also, even after post graduation, you can go on to do a 3 years of law, because law is a professional degree. Okay. And selection is based on MHCET scores, and you get colleges which offer 3 years LLB in Maharashtra. Now, what are the top colleges? There are two top colleges. Of course, there are multiple. There are 16,000 odd seats which are there under MHCET, but two of the top colleges that you can aim for is Government Law College, Mumbai. It has given so many legal luminaries to this in India. Like, for example, one of the, I'm sure all of you would have heard about Mr. Ramjit Malani. So Mr. Ramjit Malani is an was an alumnus of Government Law College, Mumbai itself. And then you also have Indian Law School, Law College Pune, ILS Pune, very, very famous again. And of course, you have multiple other colleges like Rizvi, you have Jitendra Chauhan, and Babarao Ambedkar Saab College. So many, many colleges in and around Mumbai that you can target. And yes, we have a master course for 3 years LLB again, covering all these entrance examinations, state entrance examinations, specific entrance examinations. So you can be a part of our master course as well. And you can use our coupon code LEYT10 to avail a 10% discount on all 3 years LLB courses. Now let's come to CUET. Again, a very, very big examination, national level examination, and multiple central universities take admission via this, right? So you have a general paper, English, GK, legal, logical aptitude, computers and mathematics is asked. Single paper, 75 multiple choice questions, 1.5 hours ka paper. You language, English, and there are legal regional languages as well. But that is again based on the universities that you are targeting. So that is something which you'll have to cross check. Okay. Now coming to the syllabus, very, very similar to what we have discussed in the previous ones: grammars, error spotting, jumbled paragraphs, reading comprehension, vocabulary. Again, GK and general awareness, current affairs, Indian constitution, history, geography, static GK, national, international economy, legal awareness, absolutely overlap again as to what are asked. But yes, something which is new here are the basics of computer science. So fundamental shortcut keys, Windows, MS Office, storage device, hardware, software, internet, web, viruses, input output devices, are some basic questions that they ask you in computer basics section. And then general aptitude is your very basic mathematics and very basic logical reasoning skills like simple compound interest, permutation combinations, averages, P&L, time and work, time, speed, distance. These are things that you must have studied till your 10th grade in mathematics, any which way. And logical reasoning is purely and purely analytical reasoning and very, very heavy on analytical reasoning, like coding, decoding, blood relations, directions. Yes, they do ask some questions on statements and conclusions, assumptions, cause and effects, which is a component of critical reasoning. Then you'll have puzzles, analytical verbal reasoning, which comprises an AR and CR section. Okay, eligibility criteria. The requirements vary from university to university. So this is again, you'll have to check if you are going through. But yes, eligibility kind of is very, very similar to what is there. There are no age limit again here in all these top colleges. You can come from any stream and join your 3 years law degree course and do it. So you can refer to individual university guidelines. Who take admission through CUET. And it is again merit-based admission through CUET entrance examinations. And cutoffs and category-based reservations होते हैं जो कि हर कॉलेज हर यूनिवर्सिटी अपने हिसाब से अलग-अलग निकालती है. ठीक है. Top colleges, you have Banaras Hindu University, very, very, very old college, but very good. All these colleges are central universities. Second advantage, the fees of these colleges are very affordable for anyone to study because these are central government universities. So one of the most prominent colleges is Banaras Hindu University. Then again, you have Delhi University being situated in the legal capital of the country. The CLC is called the Campus Law Center. And you have sitting Supreme Court judges who have graduated from Delhi University, one of the most prominent ones in recent times. The ex-Chief Justice of India, Justice D.Y. Chandrachud, जो है वो भी Delhi University Campus Law Center के ही alumnus रहे हैं. ठीक है. So, in a nutshell, yes, you have multiple good colleges under CUET as well. You have Aligarh Muslim University also. Which is again a central university and a university of national importance. You have Allahabad University, again a central university. So these are very, very good college options that you can consider getting into through CUET examination. Okay. You can also take All India Law Scholarship and Admission Test. You can register for this. You can get up to 100% scholarship, and this scholarship test is absolutely free for all of you. So now let's move on quickly to the newer colleges that have started the 3-year law program, which is NLU Odisha, right? So NLU Odisha, 120 type questions, English, GK and logical reasoning, जो हमने अभी तक डिस्कस किया था, तो मैं उसी को बहुत ज्यादा रिपीट नहीं करूंगा. बट इंग्लिश में अप्रोक्सीमेटली 46 क्वेश्चंस आते हैं, वोकैब, आरसीज एंड ग्रामर से ही. कोई चेंज नहीं है इंग्लिश के सिलेबस में. लॉजिकल रीजनिंग में भी सेम वही सारे क्वेश्चंस एंड जो सिलेबस है वो पूछा जाता है. क्रिटिकल रीजनिंग में भी जो आप CUET के लिए पढ़ रहे थे या फिर आप पढ़ रहे थे NLSAT एग्जामिनेशन के लिए, तो ये सबका सिलेबस जो है आप देखोगे एक तरीके से सेम है. जनरल अवेयरनेस, अगेन करंट अफेयर्स एंड स्टैटिक जीके दोनों ही जो है वो आपसे पूछी जाती है by NLU Odisha. Legal aptitude में भी again same thing, constitutional law, principal fact based questions जो MHCT में भी पूछ रहे थे. Legal GK one liners जो आपसे NLSAT में पूछा जा रहा था. Legal current affairs जो सभी examinations में आपसे पूछा जा रहा था becomes important here also. किसी भी डिसिप्लिन से आप आ सकते हो, ग्रेजुएट होने चाहिए. इवन फाइनल ईयर स्टूडेंट्स जो हैं उनको प्रोविजनल एडमिशन मिल जाता है इसमें. कोई भी एज लिमिट अगेन यहाँ पे नहीं है लॉ परस्यू करने के लिए. मेरिट बेस्ड ही आपका सिलेक्शन जो है वो होगा. कोई ग्रुप डिस्कशन या इंटरव्यू राउंड जो है वो यहाँ पे नहीं होता है. ठीक है. कमिंग टू सिम्बायोसिस, ऑल इंडिया एडमिशन टेस्ट, अगेन अ वेरी वेरी गुड प्राइवेट यूनिवर्सिटी. Symbiosis has multiple has multiple campuses in multiple cities of India, but yes, Symbiosis Pune is one of the is considered to be one of the best. Even on NIRF rankings, Symbiosis University is a very good university. It will have a written test of 70 marks. ये कंप्यूटर बेस्ड टेस्ट होता है. इसमें सब्जेक्टिव एंड डिस्क्रिप्टिव दोनों ही लिखना होता है. 2 क्वेश्चंस ऑफ 20 मार्क्स के जो होते हैं, मतलब ओवरऑल 40 मार्क्स के हो गए. 65 मिनट्स का आपको सब्जेक्टिव एंड डिस्क्रिप्टिव जो है वो दिया जाएगा. Then you also have objective MCQ. So this examination pattern is very similar to what we discussed in NLSAT, जो कि NLS Bangalore conduct कराता है. ठीक है. Then you have 10 MCQs. 2 मार्क्स के एक एक क्वेश्चन होता है. 20 मार्क्स. 20 मार्क्स 20 मिनट्स मिलते हैं सॉरी आपको MCQ करने के लिए. सोशल लीगल, पॉलिटिको लीगल एंड करंट अफेयर्स जो है वो पूछा जाता है. वेरी बेसिक क्वेश्चंस जो आप बहुत ही आसानी से कर सकते हो. देन यू ऑल्सो हैव साइकोमेट्रिक टेस्ट 20 मिनट का. इसमें आपको कोई भी पढ़ने की जरूरत नहीं होती है. इससे आपका बस एक पर्सनालिटी जो है, पर्सनालिटी असेसमेंट आपकी हो जाती है थ्रू साइकोमेट्रिक टेस्ट. स्ट्रिक्ट टाइम बाउंड सेक्शंस होते हैं. कोई रीअटेम्प्ट किसी सेक्शन में आप नहीं कर सकते. एडिटिंग अलाउ नहीं होती है जब आप एक सेक्शन कंप्लीट कर चुके होते हो. तो ये एग्जामिनेशन थोड़ा उस तरीके से डिफिकल्ट सा है. पर्सनल इंटरैक्शन जो है वो होता है यहाँ पे. आपको एक इंटरव्यू के लिए अपीयर करना पड़ेगा आफ्टर यू आर डन विथ योर रिटन पार्ट. एंड 30 मार्क्स का वेटेज जो है वो आपके पर्सनल इंटरव्यू के लिए भी रखा जाता है. 6 to 8 मिनट्स, टिपिकली 10-1 मिनट का आपका इंटरव्यू जो है वो लिया जाता है. ऑनलाइन होता है ये इंटरव्यू. एंड आपका फिटमेंट, आपके एथिक्स, आपकी पर्सनालिटी, आपका लैंग्वेज, ये सभी चीजें जो है वो चेक की जाती है इन योर पर्सनल इंटरव्यू राउंड. ओके. सिलेबस अगेन वेरी सिंपल. जैसे कि साइकोमेट्रिक की बात करूं जो थोड़ा सा नया पैटर्न है, तो ये बिहेवियरल एसेस करता है आपके लाइक आई सेड, ये आपका फिटमेंट चेक करेगा, आपका बिहेवियर चेक करेगा, आपकी पर्सनालिटी को एसेस करेगा. ठीक है. तो इसमें आपको कोई प्रेपरेशन की रिक्वायरमेंट नहीं होती है. पर्सनल इंटरव्यू के लिए यस, आपका स्टेटमेंट ऑफ पर्पस कि आप क्यों ज्वाइन करना चाहते हो, आपने क्या किया है, आपके करियर गोल्स, आपका अवेयरनेस, आपकी पर्सनालिटी, ये सारी चीजें चेक की जाती है. जहां पे आपको डेफिनेटली थोड़ा ओवर एंड अबव जाके मेहनत करके थोड़ा करना पड़ेगा, प्रिपेयर करना पड़ेगा खुद को. ठीक है. एंड अगर एलिजिबिलिटी क्राइटेरिया की बात करें, अगेन यू नीड टू बी अ ग्रेजुएट फ्रॉम एनी रिकॉग्नाइज्ड यूनिवर्सिटी. और जनरल के लिए 45% होता है मिनिमम मार्क्स. SC/ST के लिए 40% होता है. एंड दोनों को कंबाइन करके 70 + 30, रिटन टेस्ट को 70 मार्क्स, पर्सनल इंटरव्यू को 30 मार्क्स दिया जाता है. इन दोनों को कंबाइन करके ही आपको फाइनली मिलता है एडमिशन टू सिम्बायोसिस. एंड वन ऑफ अगेन, सो अभी तक हम लोगों ने बहुत सारे कॉलेजेस देखे जो कि सब गवर्नमेंट कॉलेजेस थे. Symbiosis, a private university and a private, so it's a private university, but a very good private university जहां पे आपको बहुत quality education मिलेगी and has a very good alumni base also. Then we come to DSNLU, which is in Visakhapatnam, a national law university. Again, National Law University Visakhapatnam, इसने भी स्टार्ट किया है, इस यूनिवर्सिटी ने स्टार्ट किया है 3 years LLB, जहां पे कि जीके, लीगल एप्टीट्यूड एंड करंट अफेयर्स के 100 क्वेश्चंस पूछे जाते हैं. 100 मार्क्स का आपको मिलता है. ठीक है. एंड क्वालिफाइंग मार्क्स जो है वो अराउंड 35 होता है आउट ऑफ 100. एंड SC/ST के लिए नो मिनिमम रिक्वायरमेंट फॉर रैंकिंग रहती है. और ये पूरा एग्जामिनेशन MCQ फॉर्म में होता है. ग्रेजुएशन की आपको डिग्री चाहिए. 45% आपको इफ यू आर अ जनरल कैटेगरी स्टूडेंट. SC/ST के लिए 40% एंड बैकवर्ड क्लास के लिए 42%. ठीक है. एंड यस, सो ये है आपका एलिजिबिलिटी क्राइटेरिया. सिलेक्शन क्राइटेरिया ये सिर्फ और सिर्फ अपने एंट्रेंस एग्जामिनेशन की रैंकिंग को ही एक्सेप्ट करते हैं. कोई ग्रुप डिस्कशन या पर्सनल इंटरव्यू नहीं होता है. और ये मेरिट एंड रिजर्वेशंस को ध्यान में रखते हुए बनाया गया है. ठीक है. So, if you guys have any questions, which I see in the chat box, So you can ask, I will answer those questions. But before taking those questions and answering them, I had promised in the very beginning कि मैं आपको लास्ट में एक और कॉलेज है जिसके बारे में बताऊंगा, which is IIT Kharagpur. ठीक है. Now, why did I not include IIT Kharagpur here is because जैसे हमने जितने भी कॉलेजेस के बारे में अभी डिस्कस किया जहां पे आप 3 years कर सकते हो एंड आप किसी भी स्ट्रीम से आ सकते हो, विथ IIT Kharagpur, द राजीव गांधी इंटेलेक्चुअल प्रॉपर्टी स्कूल, IIT Kharagpur जो है, तो वहां पे सभी स्ट्रीम से आप नहीं आ सकते. तो वहां पे आपका हैविंग अ साइंस बैकग्राउंड बिकम्स इंपॉर्टेंट. तो वहां के जो टेस्ट होता है, बाकी सब कुछ सेम है. आपसे इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज ही पूछा जाएगा, आपसे मैथमेटिक्स पूछी जाएगी, बट वहां पे मैथमेटिक्स का लेवल थोड़ा हायर हो जाता है. देन they will also ask questions from physics, chemistry and mathematics. Sorry, biology. Physics, chemistry, bio से भी questions पूछे जाएंगे उनके aptitude test में. लीगल एप्टीट्यूड भी पूछा जाएगा, करंट अफेयर्स भी पूछा जाएगा, जनरल नॉलेज भी पूछा जाएगा, लॉजिकल रीजनिंग भी पूछी जाएगी. बट दैट एलिमेंट ऑफ साइंस जो उसमें ऐड किया जाता है वो सिर्फ और सिर्फ इसीलिए होता है कि इफ यू हैव अ साइंस बैकग्राउंड देन एक और कॉलेज ऑप्शन आपके लिए ओपन अप हो जाता है, विच इज IIT खड़गपुर. ठीक है. सो IIT खड़गपुर ऑल्सो हैज a 3 years law की degree, plus they also have masters in law की degree in intellectual property rights. तो आप वो भी एक ऑप्शन कंसिडर कर सकते हो, ओनली एंड ओनली व्हेन यू हैव अ साइंस डिग्री विथ यू. ठीक है. आई एम अ सेकेंड ईयर स्टूडेंट ऑफ BSc. So yes, so in second year you cannot take the test and then get admitted. You'll have to be either a final year student or you must have completed your graduation. 3 years के बाद करियर अपॉर्चुनिटीज अच्छी है या नहीं. देखो, करियर अपॉर्चुनिटीज ये बहुत एक कॉमन सा क्वेश्चन होता है सभी के माइंड में. तो आई वुड लाइक टू एड्रेस इट दिस वे दैट the career opportunities for a 3 year student as well as for a 5 year student are absolutely same, क्योंकि आप जाके मिल रहे हो एक कॉमन पूल में एंड फ्रॉम देयर यू कैन टेक इट फॉरवर्ड, राइट. तो करियर अपॉर्चुनिटीज बनाने के लिए व्हाइल यू आर इन लॉ स्कूल इट बिकम्स इंपेरेटिव, बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होता है कि आप अच्छी इंटर्नशिप्स करो. आप जितने अच्छी इंटर्नशिप्स करोगे, आप जाके वहां पे अपने आप काम सीख के आओगे, यू विल हैव अ गुड एक्सपोजर एंड एट द एंड ऑफ योर डिग्री you'll be able to get placed. ऐसा बिल्कुल नहीं होता है कि एक 5 year लॉ स्कूल में एक नेशनल लॉ यूनिवर्सिटी में पढ़ने वाला बच्चा 5 साल कोई इंटर्नशिप नहीं करे, कहीं ना जाए, कोई काम ना सीखे और एट द एंड ऑफ 5th ईयर उसको एकदम बहुत बढ़िया कॉर्पोरेट प्लेसमेंट मिल जाए. ऐसा नहीं होता. इवन दे हैव टू डू इंटर्नशिप्स. व्हाट स्टैंड्स अपार्ट इन अ 3 year LLB course and 5 year LLB courses, 3 year LLB courses में the concept of internships है, but that concept of internship mostly is towards litigation, which is practicing in courts. अगर वो धीरे 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 जैसे जैसे स्टूडेंट्स जाएंगे, स्लोली एंड ग्रेजुअली, अब जैसे जैसे जितना अवेयरनेस बढ़ते जा रहा है उस हिसाब से स्टूडेंट्स फ्रॉम 3 years will also start applying to corporate law firms and to corporates and would start seeking internship opportunities there. And once they start getting, and again, like I said, these are some really good colleges that we have discussed today. Students getting out of those universities will also be at par and coming along with students from 5 years course, be it any national law university for that matter. So yes, आपके पास absolute अच्छी career opportunity होगी जो एक 5 year student के लिए होती है. If I clear CLAT after 12th, then how much my fees will be? So अगर आप CLAT examination निकाल लेते हो after your 12th examination और आप किसी नेशनल लॉ स्कूल या फिर कोई प्राइवेट लॉ स्कूल जाते हो, टेंटेटिवली आप मान के चलो कि समवेयर अराउंड 2 to 3 लाख रुपीस एनुअली आपको पे करना पड़ेगा फॉर द नेक्स्ट 5 years, तो विच विल टेक योर एंटायर 5 years एजुकेशन in the range of 10 to 15 lakh rupees. Currently I'm working, but now I thought I have to do LLB. Please suggest. So you can definitely, like I said, feel free to give us a call at 6363286363 and someone will hook you up and connect you with our career counselor, and you can ask all your questions and doubts and get that clarity as to how you can start your preparation. The good thing is, if you are working, you will need that flexibility of preparing at your own pace. So because our batches for 3-year LLB, we have batches. So for the batches of 3-year LLB program are absolutely online. So you can watch it live or you can watch it recorded at a later time, at a convenient time when you're not working, when you have your off, and you can get into a law college of your desired. I am BSc in IT student. I will be eligible for IIT Kharagpur. So I think this is a question. So let me. I'm a BSc IT student. Will I be eligible for IIT Kharagpur Law Entrance Examination? The answer is yes. Yes, you will be eligible. I have started preparing for CLAT. Will I be able to clear it this year? What major steps I must be taking uh, to, to get to the goal? Okay, so you have started your CLAT journey, your preparation. You can absolutely crack it. You need a little bit of dedication. You need focus, and you need to know what have and a lot of practice of the relevant areas from where questions are generally asked. तो आपकी targeted practice होगी, आप बिल्कुल कर लोगे. Can you please tell me if LLM is necessary for UGC NET? Yes. In order to give NET examination, you need to have a master's in law degree. Master's in law degree can only be taken, or you can get that master's in law degree only after you have done your LLB degree. Now that LLB degree you could have taken from a 5 years program, or you could have taken from a 3 years program. So yes, ये LLB important है. उसके बाद ही आप LLM करके नेट एग्जामिनेशन दे सकते हो. नेट एग्जामिनेशन देने का फायदा क्या होता है कि आप अगर एकेडमिया में आना चाहते हो, आप एकेडमिक्स में आना चाहते हो, कॉलेज में पढ़ाना चाहते हो, यू वांट टू बिकम अ प्रोफेसर, तो आपके लिए वो एक एंट्री, that's a gate that you'll have to cross. Okay, NLSAT previous year questions कैसे मिलेगा? The previous year's questions you can find it on internet on their website. You can also visit toprankers.com and आप वहाँ पे सेक्शन पे जाके फ्री रिसोर्सेज में जाके आप वहाँ पे पास्ट ईयर पेपर्स जो है वो देख सकते हो. ठीक है? All right, guys. Thank you so very much for patiently listening to me. Really appreciate and I hope that this session was useful. If you know anyone, we are expanding. Your favorite brand, LegalEdge by Top Rankers, is expanding and has started with 3 years LLB preparation as well. So now, yes, so spread the word, guys. है ना? So all the students, you know someone, anyone who wishes to prepare for 3 years law, spread the word around. All right. On that note, thank you so very much. My name is Vaibhav Prakash. Have a lovely evening. Take care. Bye bye.